affirm under penalty of perjury that the testimony you're about to give is true and correct to the best of your knowledge, information, and belief, so help you God?
China's hackers are positioning on American infrastructure in preparation to wreak havoc and cause real-world harm to American citizens and communities if and when China decides the time has come to strike.
It's an important signal to the Chinese because they haven't been picking up the phone. They've been unwilling to talk at official levels about the fact that we have caught them for months now, crawling all over our critical infrastructure, doing the reconnaissance they would use in an attack. And that's frightening.
It is Chinese military doctrine to attempt to induce societal panic in their adversary. And arguably, the Chinese government got a little bit of a taste of this in the aftermath of the ransomware attack on Colonial Pipeline, May of 2021, that shut down gas to the eastern seaboard for several days. Americans couldn't get to work, they couldn't take their kids to school. It caused a bit of panic. Now imagine that on a massive scale.
You don't do reconnaissance for fun. So the Chinese are clearly thinking about worst case scenarios. And I think what I took away from today's hearing is the US has had different agencies talk about this at least since the summer. This is a clear signal to the Chinese, we've caught you, we're ready to act, you need to back off, right? There's been efforts by the US. The Chinese haven't responded as promptly as you might hope. I was hoping after the APEC summit in San Francisco when President Xi showed up, that there'd be a bit of a thaw, but it doesn't look like it's happened, at least in this domain. All related to Taiwan, the Chinese are thinking ahead that if there is some sort of blowout over Taiwan, they want to be able to disrupt critical infrastructure in the US, particularly the Pacific coast, but creating political problems for the administration back home. So this is reconnaissance by the People's Liberation Army for use in the event of some sort of Taiwan conflict.